G'day folks, and welcome back to another episode of More Dirt Less Bitumen. It's been a while, we know, but hey, we're back on the road now. We're heading out to Birdsville for the Big Red Bash, and after a bit of a late start leaving Brisbane due to a few mechanical issues, the old truck's had a bit of work done on it recently after I drowned it, so it's had a full engine rebuild. And just the other day I was fitting some shocks before we left and noticed that the rear axle was leaking, so back to the mechanic it went for some for a rear axle overhaul and new bearings and seals and all the rest of it. So late leaving Brisbane, but we've ended up at this great little spot just on the other side of Toowoomba, between Toowoomba and Dalby, a place called Bowenville. It's a free camp here, and it is absolutely awesome. It's down by the creek, which you can probably see in the background, and there's people everywhere. There are so many campers here, all enjoying themselves. I've got plenty of room to spread out, even though there is a heap of people. So we are, like I said, we're on our way to the Big Red Bash. We're just taking it easy, getting out there, so we'll be documenting this along the way, stopping in at maybe some hot springs and things like that. And so yeah, we have to be in Birdsville by next Monday. I'm not even too sure what today is, but next Monday we've got to be out there where I'll be shooting for the Big Red Bash, and can't wait for that. So come along and enjoy the trip with us, guys. We've made our way to Chinchilla so far this morning, and we've just popped off on the side of the road here next to the train line, and we're just going to have ourselves a cup of tea and a little bit of a snack before we continue on our merry way.
Don't film.
What are you doing?
Eating chocolate.
Always with a mouthful of chocolate. More chocolate.
Didn't buy it for it to go off. Forestry Road.
Nothing quite like corned meat, tomato sauce on fresh country bread. We've just pulled into Judd's Lagoon here, just outside of Yulba, for a quick lunch break, and we're just going to make a decision on whether we're going to pull up for the rest of the day here or continue through to Mitchell. So we'll just have a bit of a look around, and I don't think there's much water in the lagoon, so no, getting a nod from Mez saying no water in the lagoon, so we might move on. Okay, this trip's a little bit different because we're going for a couple of weeks. We've actually pre-frozen a lot of our meals. So normally where we just run a fridge, this time we're running a fridge and a freezer. So because we've got a freezer, we thought we'd be a little bit cheeky and get some ice creams to bring with us. So we are rocking some fake Magnums, I think they are.
Yep.
Aldi special Magnums. So we are about to indulge in a little bit of ice cream.
cold and minty and chocolatey
Bit of a spoil.
and delicious.
Well, we've just finished our lunch at Judd's Lagoon. We're into the ice creams, and as you can see, we're back driving, so we're not staying at Judd's Lagoon tonight. Water was a little bit murky and didn't really look all that great. Very dusty there as well. Quite a few people already camped up there too, so not a huge amount of space. So we're going to get back on the road on the Warrego. We're going to continue west through Roma and head into Mitchell. We're going to probably end up at the Artesian Baths this afternoon for a bit of a swim. And then there's a Weir just out of town where we camped on a couple of years ago. A lot more room space down there, so we'll end up camping there for the night. But I'm just going to enjoy my ice cream now. We've ended the day at Neil Turner Weir, just outside of Mitchell, and what was meant to be a relatively small day on the tracks, well, not even on the tracks, on the road today. Absolutely no dirt.
No, we had minor dirt into Judd's Lagoon. That was
One bit of dirt into Judd's Lagoon, but yeah, as you know, we didn't stop at Judd's Lagoon, and we've ended up here at the free camp at Neil Turner Weir, which is just outside of Mitchell.
And it's packed.
It is absolutely packed. I'm pretty sure there's more caravans and campers and camper trailers and motorhomes here than what is actually at the Mitchell Caravan Park.
Then what's at the Caravan and Camping Show?
And it's at the Caravan and Camping Show, yeah. So yeah, we've rolled the swag out here. So tonight here, and then we are going to hit up the Artesian Spas in the morning, because we thought it was a good idea to get down here and get our camp before going to the spas this afternoon. And I think it's a bloody good idea because
I don't think we would have found a spot.
Yeah, we would have been struggling, but as it is, we've actually ended up in the exact same spot that we camped in pretty much 2 years ago to the day, and it's a nice little spot under some trees. So the swag's up, and hopefully it's won't rain on us tonight.